guys, how's it going? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2009 Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR, which is the super track-focused version, which even broke the Nürburgring record. But before we get into the details and open this car up, first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Life is too short to drive boring cars!
So this is a 2009 Dodge Viper ACR, and this car is a very impressive car. We're going to talk about some of the details and facts, including that the 2009 ACR took the Nürburgring record from the ZR1, which previously held it, and started an all-out war on getting the fastest track time around the Nürburgring, which it was sort of an unofficial record which it took around the track in 2008, which of course then becoming the 2009 ACR model. The main focus of the ACR is to be focused on track use. So under the hood here, you'll actually find an 8.4 liter V10 producing around 600 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque, which is actually the same output as what you would find in the standard Viper model. But like I mentioned earlier, the ACR was more so focused on handling. So what you saw was a sort of mix-up in terms of what components actually went into some of the other aspects of the car, like things like weight reduction, adding thicker stabilizer bars, and including the addition of a new differential in the rear. That new differential actually has its own drive sump that would allow the differential to actually lock up the discs faster and essentially lock the diff. That way you had the wheels driving, which of course will result in faster lap times. So a pretty cool feature. Now obviously, some of the things that is also changed are the aero package. So you have a massive wing in the back that would not have come on the regular Viper. And the regular Viper had somewhere in the neighborhood around 100 pounds of downforce, with the ACR coming in at 10 times that, around 1,000 pounds of downforce. And the coolest part is that downforce is available as early as 50 miles per hour when you're going around the track, and you can generally see speeds as high as 150 miles per hour when you're going around some of your more basic tracks on the straightaway. So as we start moving around the car here, obviously we have a safety tag. So if you, in the event that you happen to go off the track, because these are aggressive cars, as Vipers are well known for attempting to kill their owners at all times, you of course can be towed out. If you need to, we got a nice intake in here as well. We got some extra carbon canards and even a carbon splitter on the front. We have some of these, I believe they're called snake bite wheels here on the side, or sidewinder wheels, excuse me. In that we have some slotted brake discs as well, with some very massive brakes. It's of course much needed to bring the car to a stop. And we of course have some ACR badging as well, with some nice intakes, which all very aggressive, very hyper focused on that track use. I should also mention that that engine allows the Viper to get somewhere in the neighborhood of around 0 to 60 in around 3.6 seconds with a top speed of 173 miles per hour. Because when you start to look at how massive this wing is on the rear, you're very limited. This actually slows down the car's top speed essentially, but does improve its handling around the track and can alter that a little bit. So if we go ahead and open up the door here, yeah, this is a 6-speed manual TREMEC transmission that's available, along with some very heavily bolstered bucket seats that you'll find in there as well. So coming around to the back of the car, we have that absolutely massive wing that provides 10 times the downforce of the standard Viper. And like I said, it has a lot of cool benefits as having the downforce readily available and massive downforce at that, which of course contributed to that Nürburgring time. In the back, we have some fairly Viper looking, obviously still very reminiscent of the first-gen Viper. And then we also have a very famous taillight, which of course would be carried over into even the later models of the Viper as well. It's sort of fairly standard from this side, other than the big rear wing, which adds a lot, which is also carbon fiber, and adds a lot to just the general overall aggressive appearance that makes this such a track monster. The ACR is probably one of the scariest things that you'll ever find in the track. You take what is a very hyper-focused, aggressive street car and then add the aero to make it a dangerous weapon. So with that, that's going to be the end of the video. And if you're looking for a collector car for yourself, be sure to check out AutoHunter.com, which is our online auction with cars going live every single weekday, or you can check out ClassicCars.com, which is our online marketplace, which has over 30,000 cars currently live on the site. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for us. We really appreciate it. Consider getting subscribed for more content like that in the future. Thanks so much for watching.